Welcome
Hey,
back.
fam. Welcome back.
Season finale.
The end
Series
is
finale.
Here. The end is here.
Season 8.
Episode 6.
The Iron Throne. We made it. We are here.
The end.
Wow.
The end of the end.
What a journey.
Yes. Thanks for being with us from day one.
This is
You've been with
crazy.
us from day one. Season
Yes.
1, episode 1.
Thank you all for tuning in and being on this adventure with us. Now it's going to be coming to a close, at least for GOT. It's a bittersweet because, this is a show we started out with.
It's bittersweet.
But it's also going to now open us up for other TV shows, other movies, other series. So we're definitely excited for that.
Yes.
All right. So I think we
We've
should
been talking about.
definitely talk about what happened last episode.
We've been talking about it since we watched it.
Yeah. So
And
it's been about a week.
we finally were able to kind of get our thoughts together with the guidance of your comments and rewatching like the recap and also watching like the producer's cut and talk about why they did what they did with each character.
So let's hop into it with Daenerys.
We'll jump into the first one, Daenerys.
Daenerys, for sure. Like, what the heck happened? But
Oops, sorry. We were talking about like how she had no morals on that last episode.
Yeah, there was a point there where the bells were ringing and
She got the opportunity to choose.
Absolutely. Which way to go? Was she gonna do the right thing? Or was she gonna just do scorched earth and kind of like
Do what she did.
go all out?
Yeah.
And that's what she did.
Yeah.
So, okay. On that note, I think just thinking back throughout the series, thinking about this character arc of Daenerys, it's very interesting because a lot of times throughout the series, she's had the guidance of her advisors, which really kept this check and balance with her. I think sometimes she really wanted to do things a little more extreme, and the advisors would like reel her back in.
Down,
They'd be the voice of reason, which is interesting thinking about it now.
Yeah.
Because had she not had those advisors,
maybe she would have
done other
the
things.
world already.
I think the thing that caught us off guard, or definitely speaking for myself, what caught me off guard was I kind of thought she was going to do the right thing because she had previously talked about being the breaker of chains and wanting to break the wheel
And protect
and protect the innocent.
Yeah.
And that's total opposite of what she did. But again, in this moment, she didn't have her advisors. I mean, Jorah's gone.
It's like she lost
Varys
everything.
turned on her. Tyrion, she felt like she can't trust anymore.
Jon even.
Jon.
Because now she knows he's a Targaryen, so she's like, there goes my throne.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's not the heir to the throne. At this point, Jon is, and Jon's not loving her back at this point. So like everything's crumbling around her. So she didn't have that check and balance any longer, and I think she was able to do what she wanted to do, and I think that's truly who she is.
Maybe, yeah.
That's how it seems, and maybe
that's one thought.
Maybe it's a moment.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a moment, but wow, what a moment,
And what a way to end the series. Also very Game of Thrones like, right? Like you said
for sure. I would say that was actually, in terms of the story though, really cool that the story like did that 180 and we had a certain expectation and basically the story was really cool that it developed in that way. So
I agree with that.
On that side of things, that was cool. Total GOT style.
Total GOT style. So you can't be mad at that.
No, it was actually.
And we see how it was a controversial episode, but a good one. So
for sure.
Daenerys burning up the whole town, city, world. I'd
say then the other piece, Arya, would have been really nice for Arya to kill Cersei. I think we touched on this the last episode, but just want to reinstate. Didn't really like the way Cersei
died. Yeah,
died.
I would have loved if Arya went and killed her and got that closure.
Or Jon, or Daenerys.
Yeah, like a really personal
Yeah.
death experience.
I think Cersei
Especially
deserved
after-
that.
Yeah, after all
we
the
deserve to see that.
suffering she created. I know, it's like that would have been one of the most satisfying moments. Like
Yeah.
the way that
We were waiting for that.
what's his name died?
Littlefinger,
The other one.
Peter Baelish.
No,
think
you're
it's
about
the
to
same
name
person, but-
everybody. He hurt Sansa really badly.
Ramsay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ramsay.
Agreed.
Yeah, so it would have been as satisfying as that death.
Just want a quick note on it though. I could see the symbolism. You know, Cersei and Jaime came into the world together.
Right.
Now they died
so then they leave
together. Like,
together.
okay, I get the symbolism, but
Still, it makes sense too. Can't be mad at that. But still, wanted Arya to kill.
But still,
yeah.
yeah. So I think that's kind of the two takeaways there.
Yeah.
But great episode, very entertaining, shocking.
Very Game of Thrones.
And now
I know. The season finale.
the last episode, the Iron Throne.
No idea what to expect.
Yeah, I agreed. No idea. I have some theories here. I think
Don't.
one.
No. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Just one.
Okay. I think somebody's gonna kill Daenerys because they're like, she can't.
Rule.
For what she just did, she's got to go.
Now she can't be trusted.
I wonder if it's gonna be Jon, or I wonder if it's gonna be Arya.
You think Jon would kill her?
I don't know. Maybe he feels like I have to. I don't know. It's
Do the
a
right
long
thing.
shot, but just potentially, I think anything goes. So that was my theory.
Okay. I was thinking, what if Daenerys kills Jon and then she's in the throne, like on the throne, like undenied. Because she's like, I'm gonna get
Okay.
what I want.
I think if she does that though, I feel like everybody's gonna turn on her. Maybe not her own army, but everybody else I think would. Like the whole North, wars are gonna break out. So
We'll see.
anything's possible. It's GOT.
Mhm. Well, we're here.
GOT has not disappointed.
The end is near.
Oh.
Smell it. Okay.
All right,
Well,
let's hop into it.
As you know, we're gonna also start House of the Dragon next.
Yeah, we're gonna start a new series, new shows, new movies.
So thanks for being with us
Yeah.
since day one. If you've been with us since day one, and if you found us on season 6, that's fine too, because you've been with us, and we appreciate you. So more to come, and thank you.
Yes. And thanks for tuning in, catching us on Patreon. We are dropping videos 5 weeks ahead.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, we're dropping 2 weeks ahead here on YouTube. So without further ado,
Yeah.
well, let's get into it. Season finale. Series finale. Let's go.
Oh, dude, everyone's like, what the F?
Just happened.
Dude. Eerie. Nothing but ashes. Dude. That's insane. Oh, shoot. Oh, they're gonna be all burnt. My.
Whoa.
Mm.
Wow.
Look at all that.
I'm real quiet. I'm like just taking this in. This is crazy.
They're just like really seeing the gravity of it. Mm.
I'll find you later. It's not safe. Let me send some men with you. I'm going alone.
Mm.
Wow. I mean, he supported her and trusted her.
Where is she right now?
He gave up Varys, and Varys was right.
I know.
He must feel extremely guilty.
In the worst way now at this point. Wonder if he's thinking, like, is Cersei and Jaime alive?
In the name of the one true queen, Daenerys Targaryen, I sentence you to die.
These men are prisoners.
It is not over until the queen's enemies are defeated.
Look around you, friend. We won.
I obey my queen's commands, not yours.
And what are the queen's commands?
They chose to fight for her.
Easy, man. Easy.
Whoa.
Easy.
Shit.
We should speak with the queen.
Feeling the same as Daenerys
He also lost
during the
everything.
Sunday.
Ruins.
Wow.
So many memories for him there. I wonder if he's gonna see them dead.
I mean, they're probably under all that rubble.
Yeah. This is like his hope, though. Probably.
To see what happened.
Like hoping he'll find maybe Jaime alive or.
Maybe Jaime's hand, the metal one.
Yeah. Is he really? Yeah, probably the hand. That's crazy. As much as she wanted him dead and they hated each other, like he's still crying for her death.
I feel like Tyrion is genuinely.
I mean, he just wanted to be accepted and loved by them.
I mean, he tries.
I mean, thanks to him, they were able to die together, so.
Is Daenerys there?
They're probably circling around her.
Where is she?
Is that ash or is it snowing now?
I think it's snow.
Is she like sitting on the throne? The one standing dragon. You know, her armies have seen this before. So they're also, you know, like they're just gonna follow what she says.
Whoa.
Wow.
That was some symbolism right there. It looks like she's kind of happy.
I mean, she looks really proud.
Koi koi! Shaka regis anhan, regis sandali. Shafka Adravish, o Kwenegin Mori. Anhan, Rehashis Andati.
Where did John go?
This is dark, huh?
Torgonudo. Hinrangem is Hosno and Nomadic Rupa. Avitolvio and Nurho Gento Sibrosan. Dario Valerio Valeriat. Jeme Henioti Nohotina Sintas. Tolvio Viho Beoldi Davende.
There's no more people at the King's Landing.
In Vrapa Tolvio Vio Ninrontira Derat. Hinrangem is Hosno and Nomadic Rupa. Nediro Mentiro Hetricasa Barje Garajeixa. Dario Valerio Valeriat.
He lost everything too.
Jeme Henioti Nohotina Sintas. Seas Postaruti Ubridas. In Vabatolvio Viho Beoldi Davende. Tolvrio Pregelat. Hen Winter Velva Dornot. Hen Jairo Geerot. Avar. Grevi in Noma Pregelat.
Wow, I have chills. She might throw him off.
You freed your brother. You committed treason.
Uh-oh.
They're like, say the word.
Zirineja Katas.
He's like, you stand behind that?
Is she gonna kill him?
Arya.
What happened?
I came to kill Cersei. Your queen got there first.
Wait for me outside the city gates. I'll come find you.
John. She knows who you are. And I know a killer when I see one.
I mean, we all just saw what she did.
Did you bring any wine?
Tyrion.
Thank you for coming to see me. Our queen doesn't keep prisoners for long. Now Varys' ashes can tell my ashes. See? I told you.
You were just saying that.
Not that I've seen.
I should be thankful. Oblivion is the best I could hope for. And I'd do it again now that I've seen what I've seen. I chose my fate. The people of King's Landing did not. When you heard her talking to her soldiers, did she sound like someone who's done fighting?
Absolutely not.
She liberated the people of Slavers Bay. She liberated the people of King's Landing. And she rules them all.
And you've been by her side, counseling her. Until today.
Varys was right. I was wrong. It was vanity to think I could guide her.
She's not her father, no more than your Tywin Lannister.
My father was an evil man. There still won't be half as many as our beautiful queen slaughtered in a single day.
Since you left. She saw her dragon shot out of the sky.
And she burned.
Stop, John.
It's easy to judge when you're standing far from the battlefield.
Would you have done it? On a dragon's back. You've had that power. Would you have burned the city down? You won't say, because you don't want to betray us. But you know, when she murdered the slavers of Astapor, sure no one but the slavers complained. After all, they were evil men. The Dothraki carls she burned alive. They would have done worse to her. And she grows more powerful and more sure that she is good and right. She believes her destiny is to build a better world for everyone. If you believed that,
Mm. It's got deep. It's got heavy.
I know you love her. Not as successfully as you. Love is more powerful than reason. You just came up with that. Sometimes duty is the death of love. You've always tried to do the right thing, no matter the cost. Who is the greatest threat to the people now?
Shit.
Mm, mm, mm.
Do you think John would kill her?
It's also the right thing. Do you think I'm the last man she'll execute?
Dude.
If that's her decision, she is the queen.
He just really doesn't want to be on the throne.
John.
I'm sorry it came to this.
And your sisters. Because she doesn't want Dany to be queen.
She doesn't get to choose.
No. But you
You
do.
do. Mm. So what now? Is that the dragon? Oh wow. He has the power.
Yeah. They know too.
Mm-hmm.
You think she's gonna kill John? Wow.
I don't know. The Iron Throne.
She's standing there as all the Targaryen blood that.
Was it Bran that was seeing these visions?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. Where is Bran?
It's finally hers. That was her goal. She made it. Oh, and there's John. Right on time.
When I was a girl, my brother told me it was made with 1,000 swords from Aegon's fallen enemies. I imagined a mountain of swords too high to climb. So many fallen enemies, you could only see the soles of Aegon's feet. It was necessary.
Necessary. Have you been down there?
I tried to make peace with Cersei. She used their innocence as a weapon against me. How have you treated people who've done the same to you, even when it broke your heart?
You can forgive all of them. Make them see they made a mistake. Make them understand.
We can't hide behind small mercies. The world we need. Not easy to see something that's never been before.
How do you know it'll be good?
Because I know what is good. You do. You've always known.
What about everyone else?
They don't get to choose.
She's just the same.
Build the new world with me. This is our reason. And I was a little girl who couldn't count to 20. We do it together.
No. And always.
Wait, did a sword?
What?
Oh,
John killed her.
holy shit! He really did.
What? Dude, Tyrion got to him.
I think he realized it too, though.
No. What?
Wow, the dragon knew. He
The
knows.
dragon.
Feels it. Wow.
But they could have ruled together. Like, I mean,
I don't think they could have.
why?
She was going to be a tyrant. She wanted to make the rules. And anybody who didn't abide by her rules would be the enemy. Wow. I can't believe she's dead. I'm saying, fuck the Iron Throne. Whoa. It's crazy. That was the reason for all this chaos. The Iron Throne. Wow. To see Daenerys like that is crazy. Wow.
That can't be how it ends.
Oh, I thought it was gonna end right there too. Wait, just really quick, like that's such a trip. I mean, I said in the beginning too that I thought that Arya or Jon was gonna kill Daenerys. I really felt like who else is gonna see through that? And obviously, you know, Tyrion saw it too. I mean, everybody did, right? Like, I feel like that had to happen. I don't think she was gonna stop. It sucks, but I think that's the reality. You look like you're tearing up a little bit. Wow. You alright? Yeah, no, that's crazy. I can't believe she's really dead. I feel like there's nobody in King's Landing anymore. Just like a ghost town at this point, outside of the army.
Where's John?
He is our prisoner.
So is Lord Tyrion. If you look outside the walls of your city, you'll find thousands of Northmen.
And you will find thousands of Unsullied who believe that it is.
Some of you may be quick to forgive. Cersei is gone because of her, and Jon Snow put a knife in her heart. Let the Unsullied give him what he deserves.
We've been cutting each other's throats long enough. Torgo and Nudum, we would have lost the war with the dead. This country owes you a debt it can never repay. Make it your own. Start your own house with the Unsullied as your bannermen. We need to find a better way.
We do not need payment.
It's not for you to decide.
You are not here to speak!
And no one's any better for it. But it's not for you to decide.
We don't have a king or queen.
You're the most powerful people in Westeros.
Make your choice then.
What we decide today will reverberate through the annals of history, in statecraft, and an
Uncle.
He was a prisoner.
Please sit.
But he also gave up his brother.
We have to choose someone.
We represent all the great houses, but whomever we choose, they won't just rule over lords and ladies. Well, everyone.
Remember? That's the problem. They're all laughing at it, but that's...
I suppose you want the crown.
Half the people hate me for serving Daenerys, the other half hate me for betraying her. I've had nothing to do but think these past few weeks. What unites people? Armies. There's nothing in the world more powerful than a good story. Nothing can stop it. The boy who fell from a high tower and lived. He knew he'd never walk again. The keeper of all our stories. The wars, weddings, births, massacres, famines.
This is weird.
Our past.
What about John?
Who better to lead us into the future?
I thought he was going to say
But they're just trying to rewrite everything.
Sons of kings can be cruel and stupid, as you well know. His will never torment us. From now on, rulers will not be born. They will be chosen. I know you don't want it. I know you don't care about power. Will you lead the Seven Kingdoms to the best of your abilities from this day until your last day?
Why do you think I came all this way?
What? I mean, obviously he already knew.
What? Wow. Was not expecting that.
That was crazy.
I'm not sure I get a vote, but aye.
Well, it's already majority anyway.
And those who survived have seen too much and fought too hard ever to kneel again.
All hail Bran the Broken. First of his name, King of the Andals and the first men.
All hail Bran the Broken!
Wow. I didn't think Tyrion was going to have a say in that at all.
He just led that whole thing.
Oh, Your Grace, I don't want it.
And I don't want to be king.
Thought I was wise, but I wasn't. I thought I knew what was right, but I didn't.
I'm king.
This man is a criminal. He deserves justice.
He just got it.
Letting you walk free would start a war. So our new king has chosen to send you to the Night's Watch.
What?
Oh my god, for real?
The world will always need a home for bastards and broken men. The Unsullied wanted your head, of course. But Grey Worm has accepted the justice of a life sentence. But they understand our new king needs to make peace. No one is very happy.
Was it right?
That's whack.
That's a whack ending for him.
What we did.
It doesn't feel right.
I wouldn't be so sure. A few years as Hand of the King would make anyone want to piss off the edge of the world.
This feels weird.
There's no way it can end like that. That's where he's gonna go with Miss Sunday.
I wish there'd been another way. Can you forgive me?
I feel the same.
This is kind of weird, right? Like, how is it ending like
I
this?
thought there'd be more of a glorious ending.
Ned Stark's daughter will speak for them. She's the best they could ask for.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I really thought he would end up on the throne and then, like, change the world for good.
You think anyone will dare tell you women aren't allowed?
Where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going?
What's west of Westeros?
You have your needle?
Right here.
I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me.
You were exactly where you were supposed to be.
Can probably see Jamie's page.
She wrote the rest of his story.
Wow.
I think this is my favorite part of the ending so far. It's weird. It doesn't feel right.
She has a page now that needs to be filled out.
Back is the hand.
Crazy. Full circle, huh? Tyrion with the comic relief.
Wow.
Braun?
What's this?
He's a Meister.
Wow.
I helped him with the title.
Which is the name of the books.
Yeah.
That. Oh, he's kind.
Honoring the book.
I would have guessed. He what? What does he say about me?
I don't believe you're mentioned.
Is that some kind of inside joke?
Your Grace.
Not sure.
We appear to be missing a Master of Whisperers and a Master of Laws.
He was last spotted flying east to
Farther away, the better.
Sir Podrick.
Oh, he was knighted.
We serve
Wow,
at your pleasure,
Pod.
King Bran the Broken, ruler of the 6 kingdoms and protector of...
Bran the Broken.
Long may he reign. Long may he reign.
Long may he reign.
Long may he reign.
Lord Paramount of the Reach and Master of Coin. Would you say the crown's debt to you has...
All the titles.
Time to start incurring a new one. We have hungry people to feed. Lord Davos, we have an armada to rebuild and ports to repair.
Coin and Lord of Lofty Titles provides funding.
First, he has to ensure we're not wasting coin.
It is my theory, based on my years of work on the costly rock sewers, that find the best builders and set them to the task.
Oh, speaking of builders, all the best brothels burned down.
The Archmaester is less than enthusiastic about the salutary effects of brothels.
I think that's a very presumptuous statement.
I once brought a jackass and a honeycomb into a brothel.
That was that joke. They told him a Sunday and Grey Worm. And Marine. The wall.
That's weird. No? I mean...
Is he really like... Is he really just gonna come back here? Does he run away? Does he become free folk?
Ah! Tormund.
Tormund.
Didn't think he'd see him again, probably. Wow.
Real quick question. If the Night King has been defeated and the White Walkers have been defeated, what is the purpose of the wall?
I mean, we'll find out. I'm sure they're gonna show a little something, something. Right?
That's the doorway now.
Wow.
Kind of crazy to go through all that to just come back. Was that the same gate that the very first episode started with?
Wow.
There was a plant growing. Does that mean like this terrain's gonna change?
New beginnings. That's how it ends?
That's how it ends.
I feel like there's more. Like...
All right, well, we
I feel like
finished.
there's more. Like, kind of some unexpected endings for everyone, for me.
Yeah. I think it was crazy. Daenerys
Died.
but like I said, I
Jon
feel like
killed her.
She had to, but in essence, it just kind of passed on to Bran, right? But I feel Bran is seems like he'd be an amazing fit. It feels like he would be just, and he knows about everything going on. But yeah, really, really interesting. Sansa became queen in the north, and Jon. So I think what was interesting, Jon was sent
back to the wall.
To the wall, but I think in essence, he was set free in the north with Tormund and the free folk. So in essence, he's
happy,
free. I don't think he's
not interested in.
I don't think he's doing the wall.
Oh, I see.
Right, so he was set free, but in the north, like north, with the wildlings. So
that's weird.
Yeah, it was interesting. I didn't know what to expect, right? No expectations. It was definitely kind of, I guess, cool for the story to have Daenerys be killed. I do feel like there could have been
wow factor of like,
yeah,
oh, GOT style.
I think things maybe could have. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot there. But yeah, how are you feeling about the ending?
Feels weird.
Feels weird, like how? Like what?
Just Bran ended up on the throne.
Yeah.
Like I never had hints. I never saw anything like, yeah, he had visions, and he had visions of the throne. And he had visions of, I think, Daenerys walking up to the throne. But I never saw him being king, or I mean, maybe being recommended to become king, but him not accepting it.
Or
like,
him being part of the
see that really turning into that
the kingdom in some way.
I like how Arya is just like, I'm out.
Yeah.
I think
that was fitting.
I'm satisfied with. Yeah.
That was fitting.
I'm satisfied with that. I think for Jon, I think what a just like switch. But could you say he was true to himself throughout, and like true to his values and himself throughout the whole series?
Yeah, hands down.
I can, even up until the end, like, being free. So, and then Tyrion surviving and being handed.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna die.
I would have been more satisfied with his death.
Really?
I love Tyrion. I think he was a great actor, and great arc and great important roles he played across
key
all of the
for
rulers. Sure. But I think that we should have closed the chapter on that. Like, kill Tyrion.
Dang.
I think that.
Dang, Khaleesi, you're trying to take out Tyrion.
I also don't like that guy that became Master of Coin just being at that table again. I don't like
Bronn. Sorry, Bronn.
I don't know. I would have I expected more of like you said, glorious, like there's a new ruler. Like it seems like they tried to make it very modern, like, oh, now we're just switching up the way things have been done for thousands of years, and we're just gonna pick a king, like.
Yeah.
I like that element of it, but then it's like it doesn't seem fitting for this story.
Can I just say it's the same system though? I guess to
pick someone?
Well, sure. They pretty much did the same thing that's
Bran
been done.
Can't have children, right? So then they pick someone else.
So probably a war is, something's gonna happen. There's gonna be a struggle for power, and then it just continues, right? Potentially. That system only works, if everybody plays by the rules. But I think some people in the future may get power hungry and want to rule, So who's to say that, that's going to continue? For the moment, it seems like there could be progress in the right way. I think Bran, we'll see that through.
I think I just expected more. Daenerys dying was not as impactful as I thought it would be.
Yeah,
it was very like, and then you just hear the knife.
I mean, it felt kind of emotional. I mean, we've been with this character.
No, it felt emotional, but I think
from the beginning.
That whole scene, I don't know, I think that it could have lasted a little longer and mourned a little longer, or just really drove home the fact that she died, you know? I feel like, yeah. I don't know.
What if, random theory here, what if the dragon brought Daenerys to a place where there was like another red lady, Melisandre,
And brought her back to life.
able to bring her back to life?
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
Unless all of a sudden there's a season
9?
Oh, sorry, I keep hitting your hat. No, there's gonna be a movie.
Is there?
I think that's what I heard.
Okay, well, we're ready for
That's
it.
what I heard. I think this year or next year.
Okay, cool. Well, I think this wraps it up
Yeah,
for now. For now.
that takes it. Yeah, to the end.
All right. Bittersweet. Still,
Yeah.
even with this ending, still a bittersweet. Really have enjoyed watching the show. It's been an incredible series, incredible story. Yeah, I can't wait to see if there's anything else or anything more that comes out of Game of Thrones. Obviously, House of the Dragons is something we're gonna watch, but you know, if anything comes in the future, we'll definitely be watching it.
I want to know what like the actors thought about the ending.
Yeah, we should dive into that.
Yeah. Would
I'm
you like
curious
to
too.
see a reaction to those?
Let us know
we
in the
can
comments.
do some of those reactions.
Yeah.
Like the R plus L equals J. Like we haven't watched that yet. I want to watch those. But anyway, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks
end
everyone
is
for tuning
here.
in, for joining us on this adventure. It's been incredible.
I think
And
this
now this
part's
chapter closes.
more sad.
I know. I'm sad.
This is the last episode
I
we'll watch of Game of Thrones. Our whole schedule's gonna change now.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We'll see you on the next story with the next characters.
yeah.
With me being lost the entire time and y'all calling me out for it.
Now that's
helping
the
me.
real adventure over here.
I'm always lost, man.
Wait, where
I
are
don't
we?
know. Who am I?
Cece?
Wait, I'm scared. I'm just kidding. Okay.
All right, everyone. Catch us on Patreon for more adventures. And of course, catch us here on YouTube. Looking forward to the next chapter, the next adventure. We appreciate you all. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be seeing you soon.
See you soon.
Bye. Hey guys, we are back. We're still talking about.
And the reality is we're going to talk about it for like the next month. So we thought we'd share with you guys some of like what goes through our mind.
Yeah.
And Greg was actually saying
That
he
I.
really agreed that Daenerys should have died definitely more grandiose of an exit.
I agree with that. Like, I feel like, okay, Daenerys was stabbed, she died, the dragon took her away, and then it just kind of the story just continues.
Then
And
it's like, okay, who's gonna be the next ruler? And then
yeah, it just kind of like moves
Like,
on.
what?
And you know,
It just feels weird.
that doesn't feel like GOT like.
Well, you said like it doesn't feel like they knew what to do with it.
Yeah, it almost feels like they didn't know how to close out this epic story, right? Like this whole story
Right.
has been
Right.
so good, so
Yes.
engaging.
I mean, I brought up like the Red Wedding, the Battle of the Bastards,
yeah,
all of these
pivotal moments
big
and
deaths.
emotional moments.
And yeah, there were big characters. Rob was a really big character. Catelyn,
Sure,
Ned, even Ned.
even the enemies. The
Well-
enemies. Sorry, go ahead, Ned.
I mean, I'm thinking Ned. Even Ned, you could say his head was just cut off and they moved on. But like that, the way they led up to that, and like that expectation of that coming up and happening in the story, and like that was more impactful than
I wasn't expecting
Daenerys'
that.
death.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting Ned to die. I wasn't expecting Daenerys to die, but they should have given her death a little bit more glory.
Agreed. I think she deserved that build up. She deserved that that process that I think the GOT storyline had done for other characters, and just for the story as a whole. was kind of thinking if this story has felt very GOT-like, even up until the last episode. The last episode where Daenerys has the opportunity to make a choice.
Yeah.
And she chooses destruction.
Yeah.
That
felt GOT.
And then to actually watch it and just for it to really just like to really hammer it home.
And
like there's like an emotional,
that whole filming too, the way they filmed her combing through like each street, like the the impact that she was having.
And yeah, they film it low too. Like you see the dragons like coming in, and you almost feel like you're being destroyed.
Yeah, like to then being her being killed.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, and a little blood comes out, and then like the dragon
she gets
goes,
whisked away,
and then
yeah. So this finale didn't feel GOT like, and then yeah, the element too after Daenerys is gone, pretty much then all these characters get these new parts,
right?
And it
like
almost
moving on.
It just like continues and
like it feels like let's wrap this up. All right, like let's just go.
We've already done 8 seasons.
Yeah,
like it's a lot.
The author's never gonna finish the book, so we have to do something.
Yeah. I think that's very much it. I mean, we've learned that.
And you all
the book
have
hasn't
said
been
that,
written
yeah.
in this part, so really the directors had the freedom to take it whatever direction they wanted. So, but yeah, I would say up until I feel like the last episode, it felt GOT like.
Yeah.
The other seasons obviously it seemed to have more build up and obviously more character development, things going on because we were building to this point. But yeah, this season seemed to be a little bit different.
Yeah. Vibes were off.
Yeah.
For me.
Still love the story though. I think it's an incredible story. Again, just reiterating, would have loved to see a little bit more, I think, of this finale.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
So.
Yeah. I was just gonna say we're gonna keep talking about this for the next 2 months, picking it apart. But we wanted to just share a little piece of what the next 2 months will be like.
And the conversation continues.
We're gonna be watching House of the Dragons and be like, but then with the way Daenerys died, we're gonna watch her next series that has nothing to do with it and be like,
and
but
another
Daenerys,
thing.
no. Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks for coming back.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in again.
Maybe you've probably been there the whole time. Anyway.
Yeah.
But if you made it this far, thank you.
And please chime in the comments. Like, let us know your thoughts.
Can't wait to read your thoughts.
Pick apart our thoughts.
I know. If you disagree with us, I mean, the last episode, y'all really brought some, like,
good insight. I think good
good
viewpoints.
insight and helped me view things differently. So anyway, yeah. If there's more, drop it down.
All right.
Thank you.
Catch us on Patreon. And as always, catch us here on YouTube.
See you there.
Or be square.
Or be
See you on the next
square.
adventure. Bye.